Um, Last week I sent a proposal to somebody, and he was saying how it was too expensive. Um, then another guy, I sent him one, and then he kind of, I don't know the right word to put it. Basically, he kind of went back to some. It's hard to explain. But basically, I sent two proposals and didn't get either one because of the dollar value. And it's just a challenge, man. Like it's so, I don't know if the word is hard or frustrating, but it's just like, man, you know, like, okay, you could charge a low price and probably get a lot of people, but you know I know in my case, the people that I charge the lower amounts, like when I didn't really understand my value, what I was bringing to the table, and things of that nature, it's like, since I charged them a low rate, it's like those were the people who wanted all of my time. They always wanted more and more. And it was just crazy. Like, you paying a super low price, but you want the world, versus the people who I charge the higher amounts. It's like I never had issues with them. Like, you charging them premium prices, they let you do your job. They delegate that role to you, and I legit don't have any issues with them. And so it's just so frustrating to try to figure out like all of this about pricing, and like, well, am I gonna be asking for too much? Am I gonna be asking for too little? And man, it's just crazy because you understand, if you're gonna ask for premium rates, there are some people you're gonna miss out on. And then if you charge too low, like there's this whole theory of, if you charge too low, then hey, maybe this guy's not that good because he's cheap. And then depending on what part of town you're in, that makes a difference. Because if you in the nice part of, y'all know I'm from Atlanta, so if you from the nice part and then you cheap, they gonna be like. But if you go to the urban areas, aka the hood, and then you charge a high price, they gonna be looking at you like, bro, you bougie. So it's just so crazy, and you don't know what's high versus what's low. Then, like, I know in my case, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm gonna aim high, and I'm not even gonna charge them for this extra thing that I'm gonna do, right? And then they're like, oh no, that's high, and you like, bruh, I took out this whole piece that I should have been charging you for just off principle. And so it's it's frustrating dealing with pricing, and then you start thinking about the real deal, like, man, my family has to eat. I want to make sure they're straight. I want to make sure I have money to get groceries. What if somebody gets sick? I need to be able to get money for that, or have money for that. I got a 1.5-year old, so that's diapers and wipes. And then you start putting all this pressure on yourself, and it's like this circle. Then you like, man, then you trying to work all the time to try to learn and be better and increase the brand and market and PR and send follow-up emails and do the actual technical. And dude, like, sometimes you just gotta stop and literally be like, I didn't do this to work 24/7. I didn't do this to work 16-hour days. It's one thing to choose to work a 16-hour day, but it's another thing to start becoming a slave to your work. And so it's just crazy, man. But I know I'm going to figure it out. I know I'm going to get it together. I know I'm going to kind of find that sweet spot. And, part of it is just, they call it having the abundance mindset. Like, hey, if your price is, like, I'm going to use a wild number, y'all. Like, what if I say, hey, I charge $3,000 a month for accounting services? Like, there's a thought process out there that says, hey, if that's what you charge, then that's what you charge. If you don't get people to pay you that, then oh well. If they can't afford it, oh well. That's not your target client. Let them go. Move forward. There are people out there that are willing to pay you that. You just have to find them by making sure you know how to appeal to them and how to qualify them. And that's so hard, man. Coming from where I came from. You know, it's, hey, man, get it how you live. If somebody want to pay you, okay, what I say, $3,000 a month, right? Hey, if they want to pay you $250, you better take that $250. We don't turn down money. You know, like if I talk to my brother, that's what he was, bruh, $250. You know you hungry, bruh. Go on, get that $250. Go on and chill out. Versus the abundance would say, oh no, you know that you don't go below 3,000. Let it go. Something bigger will come. So, anywho, as always, these are my confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I thought I said all I can say. Let me stop. But yeah, y'all, it's real, man. Running a business is no joke. It's one of the most rewarding things that I probably ever done in my life. But it's also probably the most uncertain thing because you're just like, what do I do? How do I spend my time? Where do I put most of my time? How can I be more efficient? Oh, workflows. Oh, paper trails. Oh, documents. Oh, emails. Oh, organizations. I mean, it's just unique, man. But I love it, and I just pray. You know, I'm like, God, just help me to be better. Help me to learn something every single day. So I just want to be honest, y'all. These are my confessions.